A big spotlight on Pittsburgh this week, and it's time to tee off U.S. Open Week in style.
So we're about to learn some DIY ideas that'll have your guests thinking that you hired a pro without breaking the bank or your back. Shari Zatman from Perfectly Planned by Shari is back, and golf is a hot theme right now, of course. And once again, you wow us. As soon as we see this table set up, it's like, what is she doing now?
Beautiful.
Thank you. So yes, always fun to come up with ideas. And so some of these are a little bit time consuming, but not super expensive in terms of material. So starting over here, I made a giant golf ball out of the white plastic, bathroom.
Yes,
cups,
like the mouthwash.
Like the little
mouth. Gives you to rinse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's almost, when you buy a package of, that come in the sleeves, it's about one full package, and then a few extra cups is actually what makes that. And I just tape it around the bottom, and I make layers and stack them in sort of a pyramid, but it becomes a sphere shape. Yeah.
I'm just
There's no hot glue needed?
No.
Just tape?
No. Right, clear tape.
Really?
Yes.
Can I touch this?
No, don't touch it.
It's gonna fall apart.
What is this plastic part?
Okay, so this is a giant tee. So these I purchased from a novelty company just because I wasn't going to attempt to make the giant tee when somebody already had it and it looked great. But the base I did assemble, and it's so the tee is placed into styrofoam, a green styrofoam base. I wrapped it with this, kind of
it's perfect.
faux turf.
And then you added
and then I added this fun faux grass on top.
So cute.
Yes, so we've got grass everywhere, including our tablecloth.
Well, let's talk about the drink too. This is adorable. This is a spiked Arnold
I walked up and I was like, what is she doing with this shoe? And it all makes sense.
Yes, so again, this is really kind of a whimsical party, it's a kind of a mix of everything. But yes, this is sort of a little pun on spiked Arnold Palmer, so this is a golf spike. Again, literally an easy thing to do. This is a spouted container. I put, the lemonade, the iced tea, the vodka, and then put a giant golf spike, on top of it, and then made a little flag.
Oh my
god!
gosh.
So kind of an easy project.
This I'm obsessed with too. It is so party.
Oh, wait, I haven't seen it. Wait.
But it's par.
Oh,
and tea,
that is
and
cute.
It smells party, and it's
made out of golf tees, entirely out of golf tees. So, this probably took about 1,000 golf tees.
Okay. So Amazon.
Yes, Amazon is great for golf tees in bulk. And, some people read, some people play sports, some people knit. And I spend my time
crafting.
Yes, crafting and putting golf tees into styrofoam.
How long did this take?
It's, it is time consuming. Some of these projects, as I said, are inexpensive materials. Easy to do, but just a little bit time consuming. Several hours, I would say.
And this is also a really neat base for it.
So yes, so this is actually, I made a tabletop. It could be a runner, it could be a full tabletop if you make a lot of pieces, placemats. So those are the ball markers in golf.
They
come in all different sizes and colors, and you can get them logoed. But I just bought multicolor ones, and again, an easy thing to do that's just a little time consuming. And I just pressed it into a thin piece of styrofoam.
So cute.
And then wrapped the trim in a colored masking tape.
I love the way that your braid works. I really do.
I know, it's fantastic. All right, talk to us about this.
Okay, so this one we are actually going to make together in our next segment. But so again, we'll see how that goes. It's always fun to see how that goes. But this is, again, not a lot of materials, which you'll get to see in the next segment, and 3 very important clubs, which my son taught me yesterday when we were talking about golf. Were used, but like a mini size. And so it's a floral centerpiece, and it's a mix of faux and real flowers.
It's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, so creative.
Well, Shari's not going anywhere. Up next, she is going to show us how to make the Gold Club floral centerpiece. We'll see if we can do it under 4 minutes.
All right, before the break, Shari dazzled us with decor ideas that make the rough look like the fairway.
But now she's trading in inspo for instruction and throwing us into a crazy challenge.
Yeah.
A crazy challenge, not crazy.
It's crazy or crazy. Yeah. We're going to learn how to make this golf club floral centerpiece that you see right here. All right, walk us through this, Shari.
Right?
4 minutes. Let's
Okay.
do it.
So I'm going to, again, team you up. And this is kind of a good team project. I might even need a little help. So I'm going to give you 3 different golf clubs. Now, I know they're teeny tiny, so look how teeny tiny and cute they are.
Yeah, they're cute.
Toddler size. Okay, so you can order these, and they're retractable, which is really fun. So you can make the project, and then if you have a child in your life, you know, you can, when you're done using it, give them a set to play with, right?
So we have a wedge.
So we have, as I, have been educated by my golf playing son, I guess we have a, a wedge, a putter, and a driver. I think.
Cool. Well done, yes.
Okay, all right, yes.
You know, but
all
I
right.
thought crazy was a golf term.
So what's interesting, and I'm going to move this aside so you can see, but what's interesting is the base, if you sort of make it like a tripod, it does hold itself. But what you need to do is actually take a rubber band.
A gum band.
And I'm going to do this. So I started out with them outward facing. And then I'm going to take a rubber band. So this is kind of, I think, the easier part of the project.
No, you're doing good.
Okay.
And we're going to wrap it around several times, as many times. Oh, mine just broke, so that's why we have extra rubber bands. Wrap it around a few times. I usually do about 3, just so that it holds pretty well.
Okay.
Okay, and then the trick is doing it without it breaking, I think.
There we go.
Okay. So then you have this base, but you can actually then sort of spread them apart, and look what happens. It becomes a tripod to work with, okay?
Yep.
So you're okay, so this is why it's a fun group project. So now once you've done this, I love Gorilla Glue products. And this is another one. This is Gorilla Glue, double-sided tape, and wait till you see how sticky this stuff is.
So sticky.
Okay? So start with a piece, peel it off. And it's so sticky, it sticks to itself, so it's a little tricky.
And we're using the gray.
So we're using, yes, the tape part is the gray. And so just put a bunch of pieces of tape on it. So that's what I
this is
start
to
with.
reinforce it,
so
or to help
this is a little bit to reinforce it and hold it into place.
Okay.
But it's also helps when we do the next part, which I'm going to show you. Okay, so again, it's a little bit tricky till you get everything in place, but it does. It helps to reinforce it. I'm going to put probably, like 3 pieces of tape on it.
I do think having a team, like 2 people working on
it is. It's going to be a little bit trickier for me, doing it on my own, especially. Here's the part that gets tricky, okay?
Yeah.
This is really the team player part of this.
Okay.
So these 2 pieces of styrofoam, just, this dry foam.
Okay.
Cut a brick in half, and then I put notches in the middle, just so it kind of makes a little bit easier here. And the reason that we have the double-sided tape is, so it sort of stays in place. Now this is where I could probably use another set of hands. I'm going to try to do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Oh,
got it.
See? I pretty much did it myself.
You're amazing.
There we go. Okay. So, yeah, a little bit messy there.
And now,
so these are faux, and this is really great. So what we do is we add these faux hydrangea pieces, and as I was saying previously in the first segment, this is a mix of real and faux.
Which keeps people guessing.
So it really does. So it's a nice base because if you, I reuse products. Because I have a lot of things in inventory, and so it's great for me to be able to reuse them. But if you have things like this at home, any kind of faux from another project, hold on to it, put it, in here, and fill the whole thing. And then what you're going to do is, see, you guys are doing a great job. You're going to take some real flowers and just sort of piece them in. So I probably will not get all of mine completed. But, when it's done, it looks like that.
It's beautiful, Shari. Thank you so much. We're very inspired.
You know what? And in 4 minutes, oh my gosh.
We almost got there.
Can you imagine if we had 5 minutes?
A little more time, just a little more time.
Thank you, Shari, so much. You can find more inspiration and tips from Shari on her Instagram page. Just search Perfectly Planned by Shari.
And of course, we have her info on our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com.